people to already have the trophies of getting this quest done and the 2 other journey trophies for the desert version of Sumeru and getting all teleport waypoints, things must not take as long as you would think. You know, why didn't I just walk? What the hell was I thinking? How are we supposed to follow a path that's... Well, I gotta go up. I also need to turn it to daytime. We're not going through this place at night. I will not go through this place at night. I don't accept it. Definitely think I am getting the sore throat back. That's nice. It's nice to have that when you're trying to record stuff. Indeed. I'm hoping this quest is connected to all the other ones. Because I don't want to have to keep looking things up. What? Huh? What? I don't... What? Why did I get this message? Don't... What? That's the dumbest thing. Anyway. Is this the one about the people who got lost underground that I long already... Oh, this one's gonna lead me to that, domain, isn't it? That would be nice. Right. Oh yeah, I never went down in here. I don't think. This place doesn't look familiar. Yeah, that's why this isn't familiar. I've never been down here.
By royal decree.
Come on. You shut your
Is this an answer from this world?
On. Okay, I'm not sure how this would get us down to that domain. But the other 2 domains, are supposed to be gotten from quests. Wait a minute, what the fuck? Was this always here? Was this always here? I don't think it was always here. Well, they weren't wrong about a quest being needed, because I don't think this was always here. Okay. That be that, I guess. There's a door there. Oh, there's all the researchers. There's a Dendroculus somewhere. It's way more important than you people. Give me. You don't look well. Could that be Nikdal, the associate that Bonfist is talking about? Oh, he doesn't seem well. Paimon thinks he's resting. Let's not disturb him. He's dressed like an academia researcher, but why does he reek of booze? Think you can mess with me and cheat me, huh? Gerbil, you useless dope. How'd you even know where we were going? You don't want to get stuck. Whoever this bust is so slay. Paimon thinks he's drunk. Think no one else will talk with him now. Let's go ask someone else. What about this guy? I just wanted to make some easy more so that I could start a business, but the job almost cost me my wife. Windwheel Aster? What about the other one? Dandelion. I thought it'd be a shorter and even bland trip into the desert, but we instead got ourselves into something crazy. It was a little scary, but I can't say I dislike it. Hello, Did you guys also fall down here? The desert's no place for outsiders. If you have a way back, I suggest you take it as soon as possible. Looks like talking to us is the last thing he wants to do. Let's try someone else. We already tried everybody. She doesn't want to talk. Hello. Oh, are you the newly fallen? What do you mean, newly fallen? Oh, do you have a way out? We accepted Bonfiz's commission to come look for Tizard's archaeological team. Bonifaz? That merchant from Mondstadt? I know him. So you want to find out about the archaeological team, huh? Let me think. Oh, isn't that us? I'm Jet. Tizard sort of hired me. He said he hadn't gotten any word from you guys in a while, and he was worried that something must have happened to you, so he asked us to come and check things out. I'm really worried about Cyrus. I'm worried about Nictigal. Paimon wonders if he was the one who was taking a break. Are all monsters so anxious? What do you mean a while? It's only been a day. If it weren't for that bad fall and the heat stroke that Nictigal had, we'd also have been trying to find a way out. So this pit is... That's right, the desert is an incredible place. One minute you're looking at solid ground, the next you step directly into a trap. And as you can see, we're trapped here now. Did you guys just get here, or do you have another way out? Still, we've searched all over this place, and it doesn't seem to be any way back to the surface. We have a wind glider. Wind glider? I heard Nictical talk about them before. They sound pretty great. To be honest, I'd love to give flying a try too. Oh, wait a minute, now that I think about it, your little friend here doesn't even need a wind glider to fly. Can you teach me, little friend? How can I be as footless and free as you? I mean, as floaty. Paimon is nobody's little friend. Even Bonfias knows that Paimon is famous. And Wilmine here is just as famous as Paimon is. Alright, my renowned little friend. Can you teach me? What do I have to do to float freely through the air like you? Paimon doesn't really have an answer for you there. Wilmine? Everyone has their own special talents. There's no need to force it. That's right. Don't get bogged down with whether you can fly or not. You should work towards something else, like a race with the Rashbolt Tiger or something. I see. So you must have hired Paimon to teach you how to fly, didn't you, Wilmine? But since you're still using a wind glider, I suppose you haven't trained enough, huh? Once you train enough, I'm sure you'll finally be able to fly freely without needing a wind glider. But what are you doing? You need to get yourself back to sleep. Get yourself back up there and go to bed. Go to sleep. You seem like a really good teacher, Paimon. Can I hire you to teach me too? Hey, Wilmine, how much more will I need to hire Paimon? Wow, you've got a wild imagination. We don't have that sort of friendship. Huh? But isn't it just like Tizard hired my father and me, and Nictical too? Surely I can also hire you as long as I have the Mora to spend. If Paimon's willing. How could you say that? Of course Paimon would never leave your side. Oh, that's a shame, then. By the way, have you seen Tizard, my father? We have, but... I see. As I said before, Nictical may be having a tough time, and, well, with that bad fall he took plus the heat stroke. As for my father, he's got a nasty temper. Don't take it personally, and as for Tizard, he's basically been throwing a tantrum since things stopped going smoothly. That said, grouchy kids don't usually get that drunk. You're not wrong, Paimon. Sometimes Father will give a few glasses as well, but I've never seen him get drunk before. How about this? We can go back together and I'll explain everything to my father. You guys don't want to stay here for too long, do you? Father, I'm back. Oh, is Nithiko doing better? Right, Paimon and Lumine told me all about what happened. How can you just ignore people, Father? Really, when is that temperament of yours ever going to change? That means he completed the commission, right? After all, he only asked us to confirm the safety of the archaeology of the team, as well as the Scimitar beasts. Bonfius? What happened? Bonfius and Necticore are colluding to blackmail me. That despicable monster came all the way to Sumeru just to extort me, I swear. Is he still drunk? Mr. Tizard, was the price not already agreed upon after our discussion? You even confirmed it yourself. So why are you telling a different story now? I just have my hands full of research matters, and I've never dealt with business people such as you before. How am I supposed to know the rules around pricing? If Jet had told me that you highwalled me, I'd have been foolish enough to think that I could scored a great deal. Well, I'm really sorry, Nitiko. Father told me after the fact that I should have shared it with Tizard. Ugh. Why is Paimon getting the feeling that Jet just managed to offend all three people by saying that? That's it! I'm laying you all off! There's a limit to how much bullying I'll take. That's not fair, Tizard. Nitiko and Bonfius are in the wrong here, but Father and I didn't do anything wrong. Besides, didn't we only get stuck in this place because you insisted on coming here? Then you started throwing tantrums after that fall and drank even though you clearly can't hold your liquor? You might have the body of an adult, but you've been acting like a little baby. You... That's enough. Tizard looks like he might faint from rage. Now isn't the time to fight. What we should be doing is putting our heads together so we can get ourselves out of this mess. Oh, someone's finally talking some sense. So, that crooked Bonfius commissioned you to come look for me, and you're the famous adventurer, as you say? Well, I'd like to hire you to get me out of this Archon-forsaken place. At this rate, forget my research, even my very life will be cut short. Since you're famous adventurers, sure you're more reliable than they are. Is this the double payment Bonfius mentioned? What should we do, Lumine? Now's not the time for bickering. Let's focus on getting out of here first. You're right. Finding a new way out is what's most important right now. Any other complaints can be addressed once we're somewhere safe. I need more water. That's right. See, Tizard? If you could think as sensibly as Paimon, we wouldn't have gotten ourselves stuck in this situation. Jet. I explored a little bit ahead and found what looks like to be ruins. Maybe there's an exit leading to the surface in there. Desert ruins don't constitute a safe place, and I'm not going anywhere with such unreliable people. But you're a researcher, aren't you? Shouldn't you be thrilled to have ruins to investigate? I'm an indoors zoology researcher. I should be working indoors and poring over documents, unlike some adventurers who go stark raving bananas when they see a pile of old ruins. Oh, you. Don't waste your breath on him. Just let him stay here as if he wants. But the father... He's our employer, so he has a right to decide what he does and doesn't want to do. We just have to do our jobs. Anyway, there he goes. He'll come back after Father and I find a safe place. If he doesn't want to come with us, then he can just wait here. And there goes Jed. What should we do? We can't just wait here. You're right, let's go find a way out of here. Are you going to ditch me? The payment for the commission is negotiable, so don't leave me here with this crook from Mondstadt. I've kept quiet up until now, but Bonfias and I are not crooks. What ordinary businessman would offer such comprehensive after-sales care? Think about it, Mr. Tizard. We could simply have received our payment and left it at that, but instead, we let ourselves end up in the same boat as you. I guess that makes sense, but I'm not staying here either way. I'd be more comfortable in the company of experienced adventurers. But you're still rip-roaring drunk. Why don't you stay here and sleep it off first? I am not drunk. I'm fine. I'm coming with you. Don't leave me behind. And then we should get going. We should be able to catch up with Jet and the others. I'll wait here for now. I doubt the road ahead will be suitable for the Centaur beast. Good luck. How'd that page get... Ah! We're here. Tizard decided to come exploring with us. What now? You mean that researcher actually changed his mind? Ugh. He knows the pros and cons, so naturally you came along. Alright, well, you'll get the chance to show off your skills soon enough. How should we enter the interior of this ruin? This is a researcher's specialty, right? This should be a piece of cake for you, right, Tizard? Of course, I might be an indoor zoology researcher, but something as basic as this can't be too different from what's written in the books. Watch this! This is... There, that should do it. Oh, he always does this. Put that in the way. Whoa! The door really opened. Well, that's Mr. Tizard for you. That's what sets us professionals apart from the amateurs. Pyron wonders what it's like inside. Let's go and have a look. And now your teleport's down. Whoa. Well, now this is interesting.
Windblade.
Oh, we're definitely gonna need this. Do I really have to?
An answer from this world?
Seems to do. Oh shit, they're actually gonna help us?
Windblade.
And they ain't nothing like Rana.
At the frying pan by royal decree.
I know how that works. I mean, it is kind of just boring sand either way. It's not full of any good surprises. Oh, what the? Oh. Well, this is familiar. I dealt with this years ago.
I'll keep this close.
I gotta kill it. Oh, they don't want to help me now? What assholes.
Revealed. I'll keep this close.
Oh no, we need clearance. Tell me we're gonna get it in here. Right? we gotta be able to get the clearance from here, right? No. What would this even be? Seventh, this is the 8th place that needs clearance. Oh man. I don't care. It's my own world. No one else is gonna be seeing these. God. Wait a minute, wait. We were over there. Now we're all the way over here. Almost makes no sense. Are we going down, up? Yeah. Oh. We already know how this goes.
By royal decree. Boba, get them.
Oh no. Oh, I thought there was going to be a certain way that this needs to be done, but he's actually just going over there because he's like, I want to go, I want to get out. What time is it right now? I'm already tired. Oh, I gotta get these side quests done. Part of me already wants to call in because because the sore throat I've woken up with today. But I gotta get stuff done. Gotta push through it so that I'm done, and that the next day I get on Genshin, I can either go grab all the things that are needed for other quests, or to open places up, or, you know, find as much Dendroculus as I can. Bro, please stop with all the clearance. Wait, this is the same as the... No, it is not. It is actually different. Oh my god. So much clearance stuff. I'm sure some of this probably isn't even necessary anyway.
Is this an answer from this world?
We've been walking around for a while without making any progress, so why don't we take a little rest? Are you kidding me? It's hardly been like any time at all and you're already thinking of resting? I said it before, didn't I? I'm an indoors elitologist researcher. I should never have come out in the middle of nowhere like this. Wait a minute, Paimon's confused. Wasn't the archaeology mission your idea? Durabel and Nactial only came because you hired them, right? Yes, that's correct. So, wasn't it your idea? Then why have you been dragging your feet this whole time? If we didn't know the truth, Paimon would just think that Jerbiel must have kidnapped you to get some legendary treasure in the ruins or something. You're funny, Paimon. My father may be a grump, but he'd never do something like that. Don't get mad at Paimon. Paimon's only telling you like it is. Don't bully Paimon. I'm sorry, my father really isn't a bad guy, believe me. Then why is Tizard so unmotivated? Because I don't care for the topic at all. If it wasn't for that accursed stone slate, I'm always being told to be original in my research and to find material that no one has ever worked on before. What's the value or meaning of research if everyone's just following the herd or reproducing each other's work? Or so I'd have been told. What am I compared to be such a long-standing academic tradition and all my seniors in research? I'm no academic genius, so what can I think if the others can't? There are no academic gaps left these days that I can identify and fill. Pyron doesn't really get academic stuff either, but since this is your job, you should take it seriously. I do. I give it my all. Why else would I spend so much more to come to this Archon-forsaken place? It's funny, but this Scarlet Sand Slate was actually the research point of a relative of mine. She was originally a young researcher with limited promise, but one day she left the family behind and eloped with some wild boy from who knows where. I heard that they fled into this desert back in those days. Unfortunately, I was a kid back then and only saw her a few times. I can't even remember what she looked like. All the more reason to buck up. Since you're researching the same thing, there's a chance for a reunion, isn't there? Fate is an unpredictable thing, after all. Even if we really did meet again, and even if we really recognized each other, how could I even face her? The way I am now, I'm no different from a stray dog, living off the scraps thrown away by others. Since I'm incapable of constructing any new theories, all I could do was take my chances in the field and see if I could dig up any new materials to base my paper on. Though when it comes to the King of Desert, the academic community has long since concluded that he was just another self-destructive tyrant. Speaking of which, she must have left this stone slate behind when she left back then because she knew this lousy thing had no research value. And yet I took it to be a treasure. Oh, this silly stone slate. It must have been out of my mind to think I'd really be able to stumble upon something. Still, Pyron doesn't think you should use hard. Because we often make surprising discoveries while exploring ruins like these, right, Lamine? There will always be treasure chests for sure. Although these might not be much use to Tizard. None of you have ever done such serious academic research. How could you possibly understand me or the difficulties of being a researcher? Stop talking like a child. The academia might control the route to academia publication, but they don't have a monopoly on knowledge itself. If this is all you know about King Desert, then you should have abandoned academia from the very beginning, because it's clear you won't get any results. Father, you're just a paid mercenary. What right do you have to comment on my ideas? So far, you seem to have pretty little in the way of professional credentials as a researcher. That much you already admitted yourself. Me? You... what happened? Will he be okay? We should keep a close eye on him after this, and not let him drink anymore. He must not have completely sobered up yet when Father made him so mad about all the blood rushing to his head. That was weird, though. Why'd you have to get so mad at him? Can't stop just because he keeps dragging his feet. But we can't just leave him here either. I'll stay behind to keep him safe. Meanwhile, you and Jet just keep looking for an exit. Well, what should we do now, Lamine? Time's a-wasting. You're right, let's keep exploring then. Lead Tizard to my father. You have nothing to worry about. I'll come with you guys. Let's get a move on. Enough dawdling. Are we? How familiar.
Meep.
Whoa, it's moving! Looks a lot like the one we just knocked down. Still, it doesn't look like it's going to attack us. On second thought, it can float in the air just like Paimon. Does this mean they're distant relatives? Paimon would soon be a way to do a pigeon.
Oh my god.
The thing's making weird noises.